Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest tonight is the editor-in-chief of Vanity Fair. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Radhika Jones. Nice to see you again. How you been?
I'm good.
Yeah?
No champagne, I see.
No. Well, we have cocktails. We have cocktails. I have a full bar back here if you want to drink.
Fantastic.
Let me know.
Great.
Yeah, we got it all.
Yeah, anytime.
I'm not joking. I got Jennifer Lawrence crunked right there in that seat. If you're.
Wow.
Maybe let's earn it.
Okay.
Okay. I have a bone to pick with you. Okay? Do you have any idea what this bone is? Has anyone warned you what my bone pick is?
Surprise.
I will surprise you. Here's the bone pick. You have, you're constantly making lists, okay? New establishment, hot Hollywood, best dressed. I am not on any of these lists. I am not on new establishment, hot Hollywood, or best dressed. I work very hard at being hot and establishing myself as new, and the suits aren't cheap.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do?
So these lists, you may not know, Stephen, they are put together by science.
The science of list making, right.
They're very scientific, so I can't really put my thumb on the scale. We put all the names in the machine, and they come out. But
it's a computer.
Yeah.
Garbage in, garbage out, as they say.
Big data.
Yes?
Big data. Ouch.
Is this quantum supremacy you're talking about? Is this what Google just recently achieved to figure out who's hot and who's not?
Such a fancy name for it. We've been doing it for longer than they have.
Yeah.
But, no, but I'm going to give you some tips. So you know, we're in the news business, so we need things to be new, right? So you just like re-upped your contract. You got the same job for years and years. Like that's not new. So you can't really be the.
I need a new guest.
But.
All right, okay, I'll do my
but
best. So I got to quit CBS, keep going.
I
haven't signed yet. We'll just go, yes.
I think where you can break through is best dressed.
Okay.
Because it's a really interesting, yeah.
All right. Right?
So, you know, you're nailing the classic
Thank you.
look,
Yeah.
right? But these are adventurous and experimental times in men's fashion, and you know, you might pick a new role model for the year, like Billy Porter or someone.
I'm thinking Billy Porter. Yeah.
Like change it up, you know.
Sure. Billy Porter and I have gone over there and vogued with each other.
Well, exactly.
You wouldn't know because it's not on your list.
So, but I think. Okay. All right.
Now you've got a new book you've edited, Women on Women, and this what's in this book?
So this is a collection from the Vanity Fair archive of pieces, profiles, essays about women by women. And yes, thank you. Yes.
How far back does this go?
So it goes back to the 80s. And what happened is I thought of this idea my first week on the job. It was December of 2017, and it was like 2.5 months after the Harvey Weinstein story had broken. And you remember that time? It was relentless. We were hearing day after day stories of women coming out of the woodwork saying, "Oh, my workplace was toxic," or "This guy derailed my career," and it was Harvey, but it was a lot of other things. And I just started to think, wow, it's really becoming apparent, whether you're an actor or you're working in a factory, so how often women's careers and women's identities are framed by men and presented in a male perspective. And I thought, I'm at this magazine that actually has an incredible legacy of putting female journalists and female writers on female subjects. And why not champion that and put some of them together in a collection?
I'm also not on this list right here.
I know, but I can explain that.
I can understand that one. Also, one other thing that you're quite famous for is the Vanity Fair is famous for their Oscar party.
Yes.
That's a big responsibility every year. The editor takes that over. How is the planning going so far this year?
So we actually just shot our cover this past weekend in Los Angeles, which is exciting. So we are now in like full gear planning mode. And on that note, actually, Stephen, the last time I was here, we had to talk about the Oscar party, and you said you hadn't been invited.
This is true.
Which was not true, just to say. But
I have never received an invitation. How about that?
So, in front of America, right here, I would like to invite you and your wife to the Oscar party. You are the first person to be invited to the 2020 Oscar party.
Very nice. Radhika Jones invites Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Colbert for dinner to celebrate the 92nd Academy Awards, Sunday, February 9th, 2020. Black tie. I own one of those.
Excellent.
I accept. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Vanity Fair's Women on Women is out tomorrow. Radhika Jones, everybody. We'll be right back.